Hey, what's up? This is Damien from Angelwolf Studios, and today the topic is delays. Yes. I figured I'd just make a video about it, put everything in one spot, because this really does affect everybody. Alright, so I have now updated the progress spreadsheet to show you the new dates and times. Why change anything? So, early December, I went and did a lumber run to pick up some lumber, obviously. Got there and realized that some wood was missing. That is notated also on the spreadsheet, by the way. So every single week, because I have the ability to check on this once a week, and I've checked on it once a week for a month, and I was just not getting those parts in. Everything else that things that take longer, usually like when I order neoprene and stuff like that. Neoprene usually takes a little bit longer to show up. Neoprene showed up way before I was able to get all of the wood needed for these projects. So, why don't I buy in bulk, you ask? Again, if you have watched my last video or any of my other videos, you know, it would be nice to have a place where I could store them. That's the main problem right now. Besides financial, because even if you buy in bulk, it is cheaper in the long run, but you have to have that lump sum right away. I don't. Not at the moment anyway. So, and the other thing is I don't have the room. I don't have a place to put it. If I had a shed where I can put everything into, that would be fine. Then I would at least try, to, get bulk of like one item or the other. Like, for example, plywood. Any plywood that I need, I would love to bulk order it, because I always need it no matter what. Even if I'm working on things that are not table related, I need plywood. So, from there, the other part of not wanting to, I want to buy in bulk, but then the one thing that's holding me back from buying in bulk is the fact that you don't know what you're getting. If I go to the box store, to any box store, and I pick out my own wood, I see what's there, and I'm not surprised by delivery that something was not deliverable. That's one. Two is when I go into the store myself to pick out the wood, that I'm not going to get wood that is like totally gnarly, missing, twisted or bowed or whatever. Where some of this is still okay. Like, for certain things, you can still use a boat. Even if it's bowed, you can still use the wood for certain things, but not for what I'm doing with them. So, with that said, the new times are up. The delays have been set to. It is now a 3-week delay. The projects that I'm working on now, that I'm finally able to work on, were supposed to go out on the 23rd last month. If it was a crucial, if the parts that I needed were not super essential, then the delay probably wouldn't have been this long. I would have been able to at least start on the project and get something done before the holiday, so that I'm not so far behind. Didn't work out that way. The parts that I needed are needed at the beginning of the build. You know, you got order of operation. And since I didn't have that part that I needed at the beginning of the build, can't start on the build. I prefer to start on a build once I have all the parts, including the ones that I order. But I do understand that even the stuff that I order, I don't need right away at the beginning of the build. I just like to have eyes on it, know where it is, so that when I need it, I can just grab it. Other than that, there should be no more delays. The only thing I can see coming up is the fact that staining is going to take a while. When it's cold, staining does take longer than a day or two. Longer than a day. It needs at least 2 days to sit. And some people are going to be like, well, why don't you just bring it in your house? No. I will not be able to sleep with fumes. Well, I might be able to sleep better with the fumes, but it's not healthy to sleep with those fumes in an enclosed space. It's not like I can leave all my windows and doors open while I'm sleeping to let this dry, you know, for the ventilation. My table, I've done it that way. I regret every minute of it. So I'm not going to do that again. And for those that are wondering, why don't you just do this in your workshop? My workshop is a carport. There is only 2 walls. 2 walls and a ceiling. That's it. So it gets really cold. And also, even if it was a garage is not heated unless you put the heat there. Like, for example, Evan and Caitlin. Evan and Caitlin recently did a video where they realized that it needs to be warmer in their garage for certain projects. And, of course, they have a mini split so they can turn on the heat. I don't have that option. Putting in a mini split at this point would be a waste because there's only 2 walls. Anyway, so like I said, the spreadsheet is done. It's been updated, and you should see something like this more often. When there's delays, I'm going to just go ahead and do a video. Because I forget very often to write about it, unless it's something very specific to one project. Like, say somebody wants cup holders, and the delay on that particular table is that the cup holders are not here yet. That's an example. It's not the case. That's an example. yeah, so I think that's it. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else to add to that, but there isn't. So that's it for now. I really hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to be notified when I post more videos. There are, again, more videos coming up this year. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Just I'm making the time to do it now. So, all right. I will catch you in the next video.